Good morning, you're listening to coronavirus updates on The Wire. Today is the 7th of July. India has recorded over 22,000 new cases in a single day once again. Today, for the fifth day in a row, India has reported over 20,000 new infections. With this, the total confirmed cases in India has crossed the 7 lakh mark. More than 20,000 people have died from the infection and over 4.4 lakh people have recovered. The Delhi High Court has sought Aam Aadmi Party government's reply on suggestions for setting up a helpline number for nurses to complain against private hospitals. The complaint could be regarding failure to provide N95 masks, PPE kits, or considering ex gratia to those who died attending COVID-19 patients. The total confirmed caseload in New Delhi is nearing the 1 lakh mark and over 3,000 people have died so far. According to a report published by Ruchika Chitravanshi in The Wire Science, experts in India have said that insufficient data is getting in the way of tackling COVID 19. Chitravanshi in her story notes that as cases of coronavirus began to rise in Delhi, the information in the state's daily health bulletin began to shrink. The bulletins also stopped providing the age breakup of patients. In fact, on some days, according to her, in May and June, there was no health bulletin at all. Since early May, the Union Health Ministry has also begun to share COVID 19 numbers only once a day. And since the 11th of June, it has discontinued regular press briefings to give updates on the pandemic and answer critical questions. The Health Ministry only provides information on active cases, discharge cases, and deaths in each state on a given day. There is no current information on the age group or risk profile of COVID patients who are in ICU or on ventilator, or a number of asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic patients. A professor of theoretical physics at Ashoka University told the reporter that they have no idea of mortality by age bracket across different regions in the country. He says, and I quote, "Scientists outside ICMR should have had full access to the serological data to understand region wide spread and to analyze the accuracy of numbers and make estimates of infection fatality rate." You can read the full report on the Wire Science. The link is in the description below. Drug maker Milan Envy has said that it would launch a generic version of Gilead Sciences COVID-19 antiviral remdesivir in India at Rs 4,800. This is about 80% below the price tag on the drug for wealthy nations. California based Gilead has signed licensing deals with several generic drug makers in an effort to make remdesivir available in 127 countries. Last month, two Indian drug makers, Cipla and privately held Hetero Labs, also launched generic versions of the treatment. Cipla will price its version Cipremi at less than Rs 5,000, while Hetero has priced its Covifort at 5,400 rupees. Milan's price of 4,800 rupees is for 100 mg vials, but it is not immediately clear how many of those vials would be required for a full treatment course. Gilead has said for 5-day treatment course, a patient would need 6 vials of remdesivir. Remdesivir is in high demand after the medicine helped to shorten the hospital time for COVID 19 infected patients. According to a report published by Anu Bhuyan in India Spend, there have been several reports about the difficulties in procuring tocilizumab, a drug which is being prescribed to patients getting COVID 19 treatment in India. Patients are traveling far away distances to buy the drug at extremely exorbitant prices, shooting up to 1 lakh rupees. Tocilizumab is not a miracle drug that can treat COVID 19. The drug has been around for a long time and is used to treat mostly rheumatoid arthritis. Currently, it is undergoing clinical trials to ascertain whether it is a definitive treatment option for COVID 19 or not. Bhuyan in her report notes that as tocilizumab's importance grows and the scientific evidence around it comes in, there is a growing problem of supply and affordability. The main reason for this is that Swiss pharmaceutical major Roche has a complete monopoly over who makes this drug. Currently, only Roche and its subsidiary Genentech make it. Roche has not licensed it out to any other company. In India, tocilizumab is imported and then distributed by Indian generic drug company Cipla. In an interview to Karan Thapar, former head of epidemiology at Indian Council of Medical Research, Raman Gangakhetkar refutes the Health Minister Harshvardhan's recent claim that the virus in India is not that virulent. Dr. Ganga Khetkar said that there is no biological reason to say that the virus in India is less virulent. He said that there was no robust evidence anywhere in the world suggesting different strains of the virus. Listen in to what he had to say.
If you are asking biological reason on which I can say that the virus is less virulent, no study has as yet been done. There is no robust evidence across the world, though there are claims that there are certain mutations which are perhaps associated with high transmission efficiency, and they may be associated with even lower mortality. These studies, their design is actually not expected to answer this particular question. It only shows that this virus has certain mutations. It's difficult to actually make a categorical statement. Now, one of the things, if there is no biological basis, the only way you can perhaps think about that there is less of mortality here is look at your own data. And if the data tends to suggest that the case fatality rate or infection fatality rate is lower, I think he was making a fair statement that we have not observed high mortality. But that doesn't mean it is going to continue in the same manner in future as well.
In a 60-minute interview, Dr. Ganga Khetkar also spoke about the recent controversy created by the ICMR Director General's letter over a launch of vaccine for public use by 15th of August. Dr. Ganga Khetkar said that this would not have a long-lasting impact on ICMR's image. He said it won't affect the credibility of ICMR completely. You can watch the full interview on the Via's YouTube channel. The link is given in the description below. Across the world, there have been more than 11 million confirmed cases so far. The global death toll due to COVID 19 now stands at over 5 lakh. Another 61 lakh people have recovered from the disease. Mexico reported a daily rise of over 500 deaths, bringing the total deaths to over 30,000. This makes Mexico the world's fifth deadliest country for COVID 19. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Don't forget to subscribe to the Wire's YouTube channel and hit that notification bell button for more updates.